So one of the reasons I got back into skating in the first place was to learn how to backside disaster. It was one of those tricks that I saw people do when I was younger and I thought it looked absolutely insane. I've actually gotten pretty good at doing backside disasters and I can do them pretty consistently. The problem is, they're ugly. I posted a video on Instagram last week about me working on them and kind of getting to where I can come in a little bit quicker. What I started doing was doing the backside disaster a lot lower on the ramp. So what would happen is my weight was forced to stay in the ramp and I'd have to come in quicker. So the goal for today, I'm gonna try and take what I learned from doing my disasters lower on the ramp and keeping my weight in the ramp and start creeping my way back up where I'm doing them a little bit higher and hopefully can have some more control. See if we can get it. Alright, so that one felt a little bit better, not perfect. What I'm kind of trying to do is when I come up to do the disaster, before I spin my board, I'm kind of delaying like a split second. So instead of spinning right when I come up, I'm lifting my front truck's paws, then spin. I find that's helping me keep my weight in the ramp so I can come in a lot faster. Let's keep trying. Alright, so what I'm learning is that little pause, that little hesitation before you spin is a good time to move your front foot up. If your front foot's all the way on the nose, it's gonna be a lot easier to come in, and you can feel the difference. They're getting better, but we're not quite there yet. One of the most frustrating things with skateboarding is knowing how to do a trick, but not being able to do it every time, or it not looking exactly like you want. That's how backside disaster has been for me, really since I learned it for the past year. I feel like a couple of them today, I got pretty dang close to how I want it to look. Some of the things I changed to come back in a little bit quicker is, like I mentioned earlier, that hesitation before I turn. So before, I was turning the board right when my front trucks hit the coping, essentially. I'd lift up and turn real quick. Now, I kept that same mentality of when to lift up my trucks, but I didn't spin until my back trucks were about to hit the coping. So it's this just little pause, you might be able to notice it in the video, this little pause, then spin around real quick. What that did was help me keep my weight in the ramp so I could come in quick. When I was spinning how I was doing it before, I got stuck on the ramp almost every time. Doing it that way also seemed to help me not over-rotate as much. I was still over-rotating a little bit, even on some of the good backside disasters, But even with a little over rotation, by having my weight in the ramp, I felt like I had the control to be able to come back in. They're still not perfect, but if you go back and watch my video from a couple months ago, they're a lot closer to that quick in, out, backside disaster that I'm looking for. I'm gonna keep working on this trick. It's still my dream trick, my favorite trick, so I wanna make sure I get it perfect, but after today, we're one step closer. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll see you guys next time.